Remember those early cell phones from the 2000s? They had these quirky antennas that you'd pull out and push back in. It was part of the whole experience, wasn't it? Remember this? Pulling it out, pushing it in? It was part of the ritual. But look at your phone now. Something's missing, right? What happened to the antenna? In just 10 seconds, we'll dive into the mystery of the disappearing cell phone antenna. Let's rewind to 2003. Flip phones were cool, ringtones were polyphonic masterpieces, and almost every cell phone sported a noticeable antenna. Whether it was a stubby little nub or a telescoping rod you could extend like a tiny lightsaber, the antenna was there. It was a defining feature, instantly recognizable. Back then, these antennas weren't just for show. They were crucial for phone function. Think of them as your phone's ears and mouth for radio waves. Cell phones communicate using radio frequencies to connect to cell towers. These external antennas were designed to be optimally sized to efficiently transmit and receive those signals. The longer the antenna, generally, the better it could catch weaker signals, especially in areas with less coverage. So in 2003, if you wanted a reliable connection, you likely had a phone with an antenna sticking out. It was just the way things were. But let's be honest, those external antennas weren't exactly perfect. They had their downsides. For starters, they were fragile. Drop your phone and snap. There went your signal boost and possibly your phone's functionality. They were also just plain inconvenient. They'd poke you in your pocket, snag on your clothes, and if you weren't careful, you could poke someone's eye out. Okay, maybe not poke an eye out, but they were definitely unwieldy. And then there was the aesthetic. By today's sleek standards, phones with antennas look, well, a bit clunky. Design was becoming increasingly important, and that antenna sticking out was interrupting the smooth, minimalist look that manufacturers were starting to crave. People wanted phones that were stylish, pocketable, and robust. External antennas were becoming a design liability, not a feature. It was clear. Something had to change. The solution? Make the antenna disappear. But how do you make an antenna invisible and still have it work? The answer lies in some pretty clever engineering and advancements in materials science. Instead of a long, protruding rod, modern phones use internal antennas. These are typically small, intricately designed metal components hidden inside the phone's body, often integrated into the phone's frame or circuit board. These aren't just random pieces of metal, they are precisely engineered to resonate at the right frequencies to catch those precious cell signals. Think of it like this. Imagine shrinking a large satellite dish down and cleverly integrating it into a small box. Engineers figured out how to miniaturize antenna technology while maintaining and even improving performance. They used advanced materials and innovative antenna designs like planar inverted F antennas, PIFAs, and loop antennas to maximize signal reception within the limited space inside a phone. These internal antennas are designed to radiate and receive signals effectively in all directions, despite their small size and hidden location. The shift to internal antennas brought a wave of benefits. First and foremost, durability. No more snapped antennas. Phones became much more robust and could withstand everyday bumps and drops. Then there's the design. Phones could become thinner, sleeker, and more aesthetically pleasing. Manufacturers had a blank canvas to create the smooth, seamless designs we love today. Internal antennas also paved the way for better water resistance. Sealing up the phone body became easier without a gaping hole for an external antenna to retract into. And perhaps surprisingly, performance often improved. Clever antenna design and placement within the phone meant that internal antennas could be just as, or even more efficient at picking up signals than their bulky predecessors. The move to internal antennas was a win-win, better-looking, more durable, and often better-performing phones. So the next time you look at your sleek, antenna-free smartphone, remember the days of those extendable rods. The disappearance of the external antenna is a testament to how far technology has come. It's a story of innovation driven by the desire for better design, durability, and performance. While you might not see antennas sticking out anymore, they are still there, working hard inside your phone to keep you connected. And who knows what the future holds? Maybe antennas will become even smaller, even more integrated, or perhaps entirely new ways of wireless communication will emerge. But for now, we can appreciate the clean lines and robust design of our antenna-less phones, a silent revolution that happened right in our pockets.